Hello you guys, it's me Ksy Elf, and today I'd like to talk about how 1 year of studying in one of the world's greatest art academies changed me as an artist, my skills and my view of art in general. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ksenia, I'm an artist and I'm currently studying at the Imperial Academy of Arts in St. Petersburg, Russia. Almost every artist knows Russian Academy of Arts. It's also known as Repin Academy. Some people dream of studying here, some people criticize it, but regardless of anyone's personal attitude, this is objectively the best place to study art in Russia, and people come here from all over the world to study art because Russian traditional school of art is a very big thing. It's very respected in this industry. So it was such a fruitful year for me. My brain is full of new information. I worked a lot and of course it brought some good visible results, which I want to share with you right now. So this is my artwork before the academy. I'm showing you the latest works before admission. This is actually work from the entrance exam, so with this level I came to this place. And these are my artworks during my first year at the academy. As you can see, after just 1 year of studying here, my drawing skills have improved a lot and my painting style has changed dramatically. So let's talk why and how and what is so special about this place that gives you so much growth and change in such a short period of time. Speaking about drawing, everything is quite simple. Here we have a lot of practice and wonderful teachers. We draw more than 3 hours every day. We draw in the morning and all groups have an additional evening drawing class. Also, senior workshops organize evening sketches, so all of this makes your skill grow so much faster. Professors are much more involved in the process of teaching than in my previous uni. If you've been watching my journey for a long time, you probably remember that I used to study at Surikov University in Moscow. I entered there when I was 17 years old, and after 3 years of studying, I realized that I don't see any future for myself in this place. I wanted something bigger, my ambitions grew, so I dropped out and took entrance exam to this academy. So before that, I mostly received verbal criticism. It's when teacher says you what he thinks about your drawing, where something needs to be corrected, etc. Here, the professor often asks you to take a step back, takes your pencil and shows you in your drawing what needs to be changed, where you made a mistake in the anatomy, where to remove excess tones and, for example, make the reflex brighter. The professor draws you a scheme of one or another part of face and body to give you deep understanding of the internal structure, as if you had, an X-ray vision, and it also helps you when you work with the volumes, to feel how the relief goes, all this stuff. We also study a lot about human anatomy. We have a special anatomy class with skeletons, various bones and plaster models. There we have lectures and practical classes where we draw. This is what's called a real learning process. It's a complex system, you're not left alone, and it certainly gives you deeper understanding of everything than if professor just says it's wrong, fix it. Before moving on to painting, I would like to remind those who want to enter the academy about my blog on Boosty. This is an analog of Patreon where you can find everything you need for admission, like what your portfolio should look like to be accepted, how to draw a human figure for entrance exam, and I recently dropped here 50 great figure drawings of different artists as excellent examples for exam and just for your inspiration. So have a look if you're interested, the link is as always below, and I'll be glad to meet you here one day as a fellow student. And speaking about painting, I was lucky enough to meet the right teacher. She's an amazing artist who teaches her students to think and feel and not just mindlessly copy the reality. The professor constantly showed us in books Impressionist, Expressionist, Symbolist, and so on. She showed us Matisse, Bonnard, Soutine. For me, it was very refreshing after 6 years of studying only academic arts, where there are strict rules and laws. Here I saw that art has no limitations. It's much bigger and deeper than I ever knew. It's such a rare luck to find a wise teacher who'll teach you to feel, to stop doing what's called examination art, to stop being in this eternal status of an art student, to stop thinking inside the box, and finally become an artist, an independent creator with your own vision. Before I met her, my reference point was realistic academic art. Since I was 14, I studied in a strict academic system, and apparently it turns out that it greatly reduces your creativity. You start thinking like everybody else. You do what the teacher or the professor would like. I tried to depict everything with maximum accuracy, and it seemed to me that only this thing determines the value of an artist. When in reality it's just called skill, mastery, something that anyone can achieve through a long training. Like, you're great because you work hard, your artwork is good because it's so close to reality, bravo, but what then? Like, after you achieve this maximum similarity, what would you do? You know, at a certain stage of your creative path, you realize that this way leads to hyperrealism, and this is actually mechanical work, but you're a person. You're not a camera or printer. In our time of all this technological process, the true value comes from human perception, something that can't be repeated by robot or machine. What's truly valuable is your own unique ability to feel, and it's a complex combination of your personality, your background, and in general, your inner self. So this year was great, I've learned a lot, and I still have 5 years before graduation to keep developing this wonderful environment and learn something new every single day. And at the end of this video, I want to say something that I wish someone told me earlier. Academic art is a very important basis that gives you great freedom to create whatever you want. Like, you won't be held back by lack of skill or lack of knowledge of the anatomy. But please don't become the forever art student. Someone who's lost and don't know what to do and how to live after graduation because he's a student in his mind. Stop satisfying the old-fashioned taste of teachers and think about what do you really want. Free your mind from boundaries and fill it with the delight of living and creating. Just do it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to hear what you think about this topic. I'm reading all your comments, so feel free to share your thoughts. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!